Today we are working with a real patient who has shoulder pain and some muscle knots in her upper traps, and she happens to be our coworker.
That's right. This is Jessie. Jessie, say hi to everyone out there.
Hello.
Yeah, she's volunteered so we can explain what's wrong with her. She's going to explain a little bit and then exercises to correct it. Can you tell us a little bit about where your pain is located and what flares it up?
It feels like over by the shoulder blade, down a little bit.
On the right side.
On the right side. Yeah.
Okay. And it's been going on for a few days, weeks, months?
For a couple years, actually.
Couple years?
Yeah.
Oh, and sometimes, is it always hurt or sometimes better, sometimes not so bad?
Sometimes it flares up and it gets a lot worse.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's just like a dull pain.
Okay, and is it usually painful from many activities or?
Just when I overuse the arm,
Okay,
usually.
all right, and then that pain flares up. It hurts more to use that area
Right.
back. And you mentioned before, sometimes the pain actually radiates down the arm.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and it doesn't necessarily go numb, but it can feel like a hotness.
Sure. All right, why don't you stand up once? Mike, do you have anything to add so far?
I want to know why it took her 2 years to come to us with this, but other than that, no.
Well, she's got work to do. So let's turn around. So we're talking about, I'm going to get your hair out of the way, right like in this area right here. Like the size of a softball, the size of a golf ball?
Yeah, like a softball.
Oh, big area then.
Yeah.
Okay. So if we look at your shoulder blade, now we've already assessed and we determined that this shoulder blade is depressed. In other words, down from where compared to the other side. So that's what we're going to focus on to try to reposition that shoulder blade up so the mechanics of the shoulder work better and take stress off of those muscles, and so that muscle doesn't knot up like it has been doing and does particularly. I think you said when you're working at the computer, and we'll touch that a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mike.
So what we're going to start with is some wall slides over here, and all this stuff is from our friend Rick Olderman, who's a physical therapist, so you can check his work out at rickolderman.com. Anyway, the first exercise we're going to have Jessie try is to slide your arm up the wall like this your right arm, as far as you comfortably can, and then back down. Just keep contact with the wall from your elbow to your pinky as you go up. Think of your shoulder blade trying to go up. You can even shrug a little bit to help it. Just hold it there for a few seconds, and we can try to do 5 to 10 repetitions of this.
Well, why don't you go back there once, because I want to explain to her. Let's do the other arm because our model fits on your right side. So we mentioned for yours is down a little bit. So he's going to slide up. Now, once the shoulder gets about right there, as he goes up, he's there. See that extra little shrug? So the muscles up here are pulling that shoulder blade or that scapula up where we want it. And that's the key to this exercise is right there. And the other thing that when I start doing these, something that helps me is I call them pinky slides, because just your pinky is sliding. You're not leaning into the wall so your arm has got pressure. It's just a guide is all.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
I think
You
so.
ready for the big demonstration? There's millions of people watching you, remember.
Thanks.
Okay, let's start out down again. There you go. So just the pinky there and start going up. Just slide it up, relax. Now, once you get to here, think about there. There you go. I like that. So I saw that scapula move up. And how long do you like to hold it, Mike?
Just 3 to 5 seconds.
3 to 5 seconds. And all you're doing, just relax and breathe. Think about holding that up there and then back down. There you go. And again. Hike it up there. I think the camera can't see this because her ponytail. There we go. And back down. Just do that one more time. How many repetitions? 3 to 5 or 5 to 10?
5 to 10.
5 to 10. So watch right here. There she starts to hike it up, shoulder to the ear, and back down. How are you doing with that?
Pretty good.
You
My elbow comes off sometimes.
That's all right. That's not a big deal. It's just a guide again. So, all right. So do that 3 times a day.
And am I supposed to feel it? Because I do feel the kind of burning sensation.
Yeah, we're going to do a couple other stretches that are going to complement this exercise. So that let's get through those first.
Okay.
Now, next one, You might need a stick, but maybe you can reach this doorway.
Yeah,
bring it
this exercise we're going to do, instead of strengthening the muscles above, let's come over here, strengthening the muscles here to pull it up, we're going to stretch the muscles down here. And actually, a lot of times I prefer people do the stretching exercise first and then the wall slide. So this is what.
Are you able to reach this high?
Yeah, give it a try. Finally. Yeah.
No.
She's not a candidate for the doorway stretch.
We're gonna have to do the stick.
Yeah. Do you want to just show, seeing how you pulled it out? And
For those at home, if you have a doorway or a pull-up bar that's lower and you can reach it, just take the painful side, put your palm away from you, up top. Then I'm gonna lean into the door frame, and if I want more of a stretch, I'm gonna bend my knees a little bit, and I'm just getting a good stretch in my lats here. So hopefully stretching the lats out will help the scapula move back in place over time.
there you go. All right, so because there's going to be this is good because there's going to be a lot of people who won't fit. Either they're too tall or not tall enough. So you take a stick. You can use a sturdy broom handle, PVC pipe,
I have a
doweling.
Booyah Stik.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Booyah Stik. There you go. And the nice thing about these is you can grab them and you don't want your hand to slide down, and they're really grippy. And you know that
Yep.
because you use it. So if you're doing this at home and you don't have a rubber tip, simply take your shoe off if it's got rubber sole and put that on, because this would be like a countertop or a tabletop. You can do standing or sitting. We'll demonstrate standing. So your right side, you're just going to reach up as far as you feel comfortable, and then exactly like Mike talked about, don't let your hand slide down, hold it, and right there you're going to feel a stretch. Bend the knee, a little stretch in, and relax, and then come back up and repeat that. So let's just give it a try and see how it's tolerated. Okay, now, yeah, but you're going to actually face that way. Yeah, there you go. So you have to look to your right to see the stick. There you go. Good. She got her hand away, finger pointed up. That's a good thing to say. Point your finger up, then your hand is in the right position. Okay, are you feeling a stretch under here?
Yep.
Okay. Does it feel painful, or does it feel like a good stretch, or?
It feels like a good stretch. I can definitely feel it.
Okay. Do you want to go a little more pressure on it? You can just actually lean the stick over, and it will. There you go. And you don't want to stretch it so hard that it hurts, but just feel like a good stretch, like the muscles are stretching. Are you breathing?
Yep.
Okay. It's always important to breathe while you stretch. Don't hold your breath. And then relax. All right. Good. Now, you're going to do that 3 to 5 times. Hold. Now, sometimes that stretch can go up to 15 to 30 seconds. So, and then some people, especially when you start, just stretch and relax. Kind of an on-off, and do more repetitions.
Okay.
So you'll get a feel for that after you do it sometimes. Okay, what's next, Mike?
I'm having fun on timeout.
Look at
anyway.
that. He's sitting in the recliner over there.
All right, the next one we're going to do, you're going to need to get on your hands and knees. For people at home, if you're uncomfortable on your knees, we can show an alternative version. But you're just going to put your arms out in front of you like this, and you're going to sit your butt towards your heels. Notice my legs are wider apart. It's more comfortable. And you're just going to feel a stretch this way. You can creep up. If yours is right-sided like yours is, reach over the opposite way, and you're going to get more of a stretch there.
Right.
And then you're going to come back up, and we're going to do this 3 to 5 times, depending upon how much time you have at home.
Yeah.
So you can start with this, and if you want more,
Feel
just
that right in there.
go over like that.
All right. So at home, you could do it on a bed, but it probably would work better on a carpeted floor, a little more firm. So
Okay.
you want to try it?
Sure.
Give it a go.
You're going to have to remind me what I do again.
Go
Knees
ahead.
apart more.
Apart more?
Knees apart, and you can bring your feet together. Well, you don't have to cross them.
Oh.
There you go. And then just sit your heel towards your butt. There you go. Now see how your arms are going up passively?
Mm-hmm.
And then if you want more of a stretch, bring your right hand over to your left. There you go. Just hold that for 5 to 10 seconds, come back up, and repeat it 3 to 5 times.
How's it feel?
That one kind of hurts
Where?
in my
In
arm.
that spot?
Yep.
Okay, let's try it again.
You can just try it straight first like that. before.
Yeah,
going
this
over.
doesn't feel so bad, but when
Okay.
I cross it, it does.
Start there, and then maybe not cross it as much. Just work a little bit. So like maybe just in
Yeah,
front of your
just bring
face
it-
or something.
Yeah, just part a little bit. Don't let it get too aggressive. Is that okay?
Yeah, it makes my shoulder feel like it's stuck.
Even if you keep it straight out in front
No,
of you?
when I move it.
Yeah, so just keep it straight out and don't bring it across. After time, that should loosen up, and then you'll know that it's feeling better as you can get it closer.
Okay.
Brad, do you want to show the other version for people at home that can't kneel?
No.
Well, fine.
Oh, yes, I like this one, actually. So this is an option for you, too, if you have a chair that has wheels works good, but you don't have to. So up to the tabletop or a cupboard, you want to grab a towel.
Maybe.
I'll show the version. If you have
No.
a chair with wheels on it, hands here, and then you simply roll out. And it's doing this. Oh, thank you. You simply roll out, and you feel the same stretch, and then, so you're just on a chair. It works pretty good, actually. If your chair does not have wheels and you're got a smooth countertop, simply take a towel like that, and then slide. And then you actually get a nice polish on your tabletop at the same time. There we go, and stretch. And again, over here, if you want to do that, you can do the other arm too and check that if it feels good to stretch the other side. That's an option, and maybe a good thing to do. So that's a nice way to do it, so you don't have to get on your hands and knees. All right.
Last thing we need to talk about
three.
is positioning when seated, because Jessie does a lot of computer work.
Posture.
And she
Oh,
told us she sits on her couch and does it, so
why? Why, Jesse?
we're making her take this chair home for her computer desk to work on it. So what I want you to do is just to sit normal like this with your arms at your side, and then we're going to bump these up as high as they can, and I want you here and just see if this takes pressure off your shoulder.
And there's also, this is a nice chair. It actually, you can move these forward and backwards to your liking. But I'm going to say one thing, you don't have to go as high as it goes. It might be too high because you're a little bit shorter.
I'm
So
short.
go to where you feel comfortable and it's taking the weight off of those shoulders. Go ahead, give it a go.
Okay.
So just put your arms at your side, not even on those at first.
So, yeah, if I go, well, that actually kind of feels good.
Is it?
All the way up.
There you go. And
Yeah.
this forward and backwards. See, then they rotate too. So when you get a chair like this that has these options, a lot of people aren't aware that they go up and down, and so they're not getting the benefits. So now the weight is off of this area, so that muscle's not being strained while you're working. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do you think?
This feels nice.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got another.
Well, for people at home, if your armrest can't go up as high, you can take a pillow and kind of shove it in there just for a little extra height like that as well. So that's an option for people that don't have as good of a chair.
Yeah. So just under one side.
Well, the side that's bothering you, or both sides. I'm just demoing purposes here,
Yeah,
Brad.
here, let me have that pillow. I want to mention another thing for, just turn this way, because this chair is really nice. It has a lumbar support, and the back can tilt forward and has all these different adjustments. But if you don't have that, a pillow like this can really come handy. Yeah, and just go vertical with a nice pillow from the bedroom or from your kid's place, and there you go. And there, and how does that
That
feel?
feels really comfortable.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah, that's
Even
this
with a
is-
good chair.
Yeah, Rick Olderman gave us that idea a few years ago, and it's like it's really cheap. It's great. It's a wonderful thing. It makes life very
If
comfortable.
you put enough pillows on your computer chair, it's going to be just like your couch.
There you go. Yeah, you won't know the difference whether you're on the chair or the couch. So get off the couch and on the chair. So yeah, very good. And Baba, did we miss anything? So Bob was asking if she uses a laptop to do her work, and that's primarily, even though you do have a desktop, but you prefer the laptop. Yeah,
Right.
Okay. On a couch.
Yep.
Yeah, so we will recommend that, a chair like this, as a matter of fact, you can use this chair. You can have it.
Thanks.
But you got to use it. You can't put it in the living room and go sit on the couch and think that's going to help.
Okay.
All right. Very good. Oh, the other thing about the laptop, do you have a wireless keyboard that goes with it?
No, I just use the.
Yeah, so if you're using this and you're at a tabletop, you want to have the height of the laptop so it's not too low. So most of the time, a laptop, you have to put books or boxes or, so it elevates that screen so it's level with your eyes. Then you can't reach up. You have to actually get a wireless keyboard so that can go down on the table and it's up higher.
Okay. Yeah, I can use my keyboard from my.
Should we show this with the real laptop real quick?
Yeah. Here. Let's get you over here. There you go. Just like
Probably still too short.
Just like with the grandkids.
I think we need-
Make more noises. All right, let's put this back here. Let's demonstrate some real ingenuity here at home. You don't even have to go buy anything. Now that's actually, we got some more. Yeah, Mike is continuing to elevate.
A Rick book. Okay.
There you go.
Good for something there.
All right, so if we go straight across, it's pretty close now. Could go a little higher, but this is a lot better than down here. And then your keyboard will sit here. And does that feel good on the height of the chair? This goes up and down, but your feet look pretty flat, so that's good. You shouldn't feel like you're reaching to touch.
Yeah, no,
the
this
floor.
is comfortable.
But now
Good.
try typing up there. That's pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll flare your shoulder up in no time. So yeah, this is a critical component of making that shoulder feel better. So I know it's going to be a little difficult because you're going to see the couch. And you're saying, I want the couch. All right, very good. Anything else?
I think we hit everything.
Right. So you got the stretches, the all four stretch, or you could do it, with this has wheels, you could stretch out and do that.
Oh, yeah.
There you go, all at the same time.
Perfect.
And then
I do.
Yeah, the-
yeah, Bob was wondering if she has a Booyah Stik, so she's set. She's set the goal. All right. Very good.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm glad that we could offer some suggestion and some help, and I hope some other people who have the same problem, because you're not the only one who has.
Oh, no, I get messages, and I'm like, I have the same pain.
Yeah. So this was a really good way to share it with everyone.
And if you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel to get updates on content 4 times a week. And if you want to check out more videos on shoulder pain, click the video link on the screen. Boy, I can't talk. Good thing you did
There you
most
go.
of it today.
All right. Thanks again for Jesse for
Thank
coming
you.
in. Very good. Have a good day and be careful.
Bob and Brad, the 2 most famous physical therapists on the internet.